Well, it's that another day again, and we're going to go back to the forest, and I'm going to tell you a few facts about New Zealand forest. You know, there's over 500 species of native in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them now, of course, endangered, you know, for reasons that were obvious to me, that, you know, deforestation, that sort of thing, and fires and people playing a role here. Anyway, there's 500 species of native trees and shrubs. Most people know about rimu, and my last video on Matai, you've learned a bit about those. And when they become red on the, you know, those patches in the bark, and that tree is usually a bit older. But you know about rimu, totara, and many other major trees. But what makes up the forest? Today we're going to have a look at rather, well, not obscure. It's obscure to people, but we're going to have a look at the coprosma, and there's something like over 50 species, you know, and I don't, for the life of me, I couldn't name many of them at all. But we will look at them today, and I'll challenge you when you have a look at these to see if you can name some of them yourself. We're going to look at the berries, and the fascinating thing about these tiny little berries are all colours, you know, we'll see them today. They're separate male and female plants, and the juvenile are different from the adult plant. The berry colours will really impress you. And Maori used to use these berries for dye, you know, their flax skirts and that sort of thing. I can't think what they call them, but that's what we're going to do today. The intentions, right? The intentions of this this planting we're talking about biodiversity here, was to provide food for birds, and my interest are in birds, and of course insects, which is part of it all, which I've explained before. And we're trying to provide a continuous food supply. And I believe after you see this today, I'm well on the way to doing that. So I think what we'll do now, we'll go on out. What do you reckon? Shall we go? Yep. Come on, now we go, eh?
You can go.
Right.
So where are we going now? To your forest?
Yeah. Now you can see, you've probably seen this view out the window of the car before, but we're heading out again. You'll see a lot of totara planted over here. A lot of totara there. Council has done that, and then on the other side of the road, they've planted all the flaxes, and there's some more totara there. All the flaxes are in seed, dropping seed now. And on the other side of the road, back on the other side, is all the northern hemisphere stuff, which grows anyway, you know, it can grow without nurseries, it'll just grow. Right, we're going to go inside and have a look at these coprosma. Come with me. You recognise these as cicatures, but you'll notice they're yellow. So when I drop them, I can find them easy, eh?
You lose them.
I've lost a few pair over the years, but I'm learning. Anyway, this is the tree we're talking about, the shrub. This is them, and you'll see quite a few in here. You know, quite a few of them. Inconspicuous, but important. We'll go through here now. Where should we go? Oh, yeah, we'll come through here. I've cleaned it all out for you. And you'll see I've come through here, and on an earlier video, we spoke about planting in blackberry. And this is what it's like. Okay, the blackberry's still here, but we've got no spray. I can't use a spray. Broom is kept as a shield as well. And then down here, you've got all this rice bush grass. I know I'm digressing, but I digress, but that's okay. That's all planted under blackberry. That works good. So here, you'll see the first lot here. Now you see these ones? See, these are berries. Alright?
Yeah.
See the berries that come? For the birds, you see it gets quite good, it gets quite tall. It's only a shrub though, but it's grown up through blackberry. Move on a bit further. Here's another one. I just have to come through here. It's quite interesting actually, breaking away the stuff and letting it grow.
What's the one?
You can have a look and find out what name that is. Sometimes I have to cut a branch off that's not going to do very well. Do that. Another one over here, and that is the same species again. See the berries on that one.
Also berries on.
And here we are, this is a Coprosma robusta with berries on it.
What's the name?
It's just another one with Coprosma.
Okay.
So we'll go along here now, come down here back to the middle. Make my way through here. So here we are, here's another one. But if you have a look at this one, you'll see what we see in here. These are little blackberries. See? Little black ones. Yeah, see? And inside there there'll be see the seeds there? That's the seeds there.
Yeah.
Alright? So the birds will consume these, break them down and spread the seed.
Okay.
So this is what we're doing with this forest. We're making it complete. We've got a long way to go, but it's just not the big trees that matter, it's all the trees that matter. You'll see you put in through there, I still have to go through there and chop that blackberry out of there, but it's not a big deal. You know, it's worth having them get their heads above the blackberry and weigh. This blackberry tends to keep possums out and other animals that don't like getting through all this rubbish.
Good.
So that's what they do. The possums they won't go in there. It's too hard. Come along here, have a look at another one. Here. You happy?
This is the same one, yeah.
And if you look up here, the blackberry's in here, but you don't have to worry about it too much. Just chop it back, you know. And you might say, what about all the prickles? Get to my age, you get pretty thick skin, don't you? Skin gets a bit thick. I just cut these back. And I don't have to take them right out because I can't afford to spray here. Can't have any overspray at all, but that's good enough. That's good enough.
By cutting back the blackberry and the broom,
Yeah.
is that what you did with the other?
This is my whole approach for the whole project.
So I've seen places where there's no blackberry underneath the trees. Did you do the same there?
Yes, that's suppression.
Okay. So you're going to cut this back, the blackberry
Yeah,
and the broom,
yeah,
and it will end up
yeah,
the same.
yeah. See, I can just do like once it gets up.
Yeah.
I can show you. There's somewhere I can find something now.
No, yeah, but I'm only looking at the blackberry that you cut because I was thinking that will grow back.
No, well, it will from the ground,
Yes.
but by the time those are up here, it gets less and less light and less and less
Okay.
light. you see.
Because I've seen parts in the forest where there's no blackberry under the trees.
Well, that's because of lack of light.
Yeah. Okay.
See, you look at these big trees here.
Yeah.
Well, we poisoned all those to let more light in for these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a nurse tree. See, and now that'll fall.
And now there's enough light for these ones.
Yeah, oh yeah. But of course these don't go that high.
Yeah.
So,
but they still got light. Yes.
yes.
Okay.
And that's how forests. That's
I was
how
just
I make
thinking
my
the
forests.
blackberry will grow back, but in the end they will die because of
Well,
lack of
even when
light.
I've got a spare moment, I'll come along and I might just cut a few. But
Okay.
I go through and open up for what trees I've got.
Yeah.
You see that bush rice grass is the same. You see that normally would not grow like that if the blackberry would smother it.
Yeah.
But it's not,
Yeah.
It's trying to get heavy.
There's a lot of fruit on this tree. What's the name of this tree? What was this? The white pine?
Come back here and you'll see a bit of good view.
Oh, I can see it. Look up there. And this makes you happy.
Yeah, come back in there and look up the top. Now let's just have a look at one of these now and why the birds are attracted to colour. All right, it's quite important that the seed, nature makes the seed on the end of something succulent for the birds to eat. So you can see how nature works in with bird life, animal, all that sort. Everything works together. So they get the benefit. The bird gets the benefit of getting some succulent. It's not a seed in there. That's just something to the pulp that's got sugar and all that sort of stuff in for birds. Mm. And the seed is left behind, which passes through the gut of the bird into the stomach and out through the rectum. And the slurry that's from the birds is a fertiliser, and it breaks down the seed on the ground. And if you look over here, you should see that seeds are beginning to drop. You can see here that the seeds are beginning to drop, the ones that weren't affected by birds. But that doesn't mean to say, see, here's one here on its own, you see, okay, and the other ones here, they will also get covered moisture and break it down. But the greatest way of getting these, this is a nursery now, it's very dry so nothing will happen, but birds do most of the work. You can't have a forest without birds. You can't have a forest without insects.